What is up, everybody? Back with another video. I heard some people and I got a comment saying that they were having issues with the speeds on their NVMe. I bought the 4 terabyte Samsung 4 terabyte 990 Pro and it's rated for 7,450 megabytes per second. It's up to, though. If you actually read it, it says up to. So we're going to try to get somewhere near that number. Now, if you're having an issue like other people are, stay tuned to the end of the video and I'm going to show you how to resolve that issue. But let's jump into the video and let's get it done. Let's show you what my speeds are, what your speeds should be, what your speeds could be, and if we have the issue, let's fix it. So we're going to go straight to the desktop, Windows Desktop, boom, boom. We're going to just jump right in. We're going to close Xbox so we don't get a skewed reading on this situation. We're going to open up Crystal Disk Mark. We're going to run it. We're going to open up our task manager. We're going to make it smaller real quick so we can do, okay. We're going to open up the task manager without the fat finger. We're going to make it smaller and we're going to put them side by side. Now, I did record this through screen grab, or I did a capture card. So I will show you the actual screen and the ROG Xbox ROG Ally X on the background or in the corner. So now we're just going to go to performance. If I don't fat finger anything, okay. Now we're going to go to performance because I fat fingered something. We're going to click on disk because we're going to show you the activity of that SSD. We're going to change it over to 35 watts because we're plugged in. So we want to make sure we give it the most power it can actually get. Full power. Let's run it. So here we go. Running the benchmark. And like I said, if you're having an issue with your SSD card or your NVMe and you're not getting the speeds that were promised to you on the box, I have the solution at the end of the video. But check out my speeds so you can get an idea of what's happening and why it's happening. I'm going to walk you through it step by step to get it done and get it fixed. So as you can see, first, sequential read speed 7139. The box has 7450. So we're really close to that. I'm going to consider this a win for Samsung 4 terabyte SSD. I'm going to go ahead and speed through the rest of it. I'm going to fast forward through the rest of it and just get it done with. Came in 19 points lower on the second one, which is not bad, which is really good. I consider that a full-blown win. Now we got to wait for the sequential writes. And we're going to see what the difference is between the read and the write, and it looks like the sequential write is 7,000, and we're hitting 6,900. So we're almost there. I'm gonna consider that another win for the Samsung 4 terabyte SSD 990 Pro. So that's our speeds for the beginning. First run, our initial run. I'm gonna unplug it. And I'm going to show you the speeds after I unplug it. And if you're not getting anywhere near these speeds, stay tuned to the end of the video and I'll show you how to get them. I'll show you what I did. I'll show you how to fix them. So we're going to put on performance just to run the first one. I'm going to show you halfway through. I'm going to up it up. I'm going to put it on turbo. Yep. That way you can see the second reading. Boom, 3,500. Now, the reason the speeds are lower is because it doesn't have 85 watts of power coming through the device no more. It's running off the battery, the 80 watt hour battery. So it's only going to give you half the power because it doesn't want to drain the full battery just on the SSD running PCIe Gen 3 on it. So it lowers itself to conserve battery life so you can use the device longer. ASUS created it this way to keep people from killing their battery instantaneously just by sitting it there and running one game and actually having to pull power from it just to run the game like a normal regular game. Now, if you bought the SSD to hit the rated speed while it's unplugged, I'm sorry. Right now at the moment, you're out of luck. Maybe Samsung or ASUS will do an update to help fix and remedy the situation. But at this moment, I'm getting 3535 read and writes unplugged. So that's the end of the test. We're going to go ahead and jump into a solution that I have for those speeds to make sure you're getting the most optimal ones when it's unplugged. So it's first things first, you got to go to Samsung Magician. If you have a Samsung SSD and NVMe, you have to go to Samsung Magician and download the app. I'm going to show you here. I'm going to show you right here that we have Samsung Magician. I'm going to download the app straight from Samsung. So we click on download files, scroll down a little bit, click on download for Windows. Boom. It's gonna download the file. It's gonna write the file all on battery. I'm gonna install the file or the app all on battery. Okay, we're gonna go down to the right left hand corner and click on update. And then we're gonna update the SSD 990 Pro 4 terabyte. It's gonna ask to check for system compatibility, and then when it's done, it's going to shut down. So you have to shut it down when it's done. So it's updating now. And time to shut down. So I just exit out of that, and then I click shut down now. It's going to shut down. We're going to go back to the device, and I'm going to show you what we're working with here now. So here's the device. It's unplugged. Like I said, I left it unplugged. I downloaded the app. And this is the solution. If you're having issues with the SSD, you have to manually turn it back on. You have to log back in. You can use the fingerprint reader to log back in. And we're going to get right to it. I'm going to show you exactly what I did to get the speeds I'm currently getting right now. So it's updating. Time to log back in. Just throw a fingerprint on there. Boom. We did it. Fat fingers for the win. I'm going to go straight to the desktop. I'm going to let it load Xbox for some reason. I'm going to let it load the full screen experience for some reason. I don't remember why I let this happen, but I let it happen. And we're going to go straight to the Windows desktop. Boom. Boom. Come on, fat fingers. All right. I'm going to try to close Xbox, but it's not going to close because we're updating the SSD. So it's caught in the matrix. It's caught, stuck in limbo. I'm going to attempt to do it a few more thousand times, and it's not going to work. Actually, I'm just kidding. I'm going to give up, and I'm going to go straight to Samsung Magician. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to check to make sure the update was completed. I'm still going to try to close Xbox. Tap on that little X right there in the corner. I don't know if it's just not closing or if it's fat fingered. All right, we're going to click on updates one more time. We're going to make sure it's all up to date. We're running up to date system. I tried to close out an update, but I closed the app. So we're going to have to jump back into the app real quick. And I clicked on Samsung Magician. I just saw it, and I didn't click it again. But I'm just going to go to it. I'm going to close down a little update sign thing. Yep. And then I'm going to see benchmarks. So we want to run some benchmarks. We want to check to make sure everything's running correctly. I want to hit the test. Not that one, that one. When I hit the test, we're gonna run it. I sped through this a little bit just to give you an idea. So as you guys can see, it's up to ASUS to fix this issue. The issue we're having is basically a power issue. We don't have enough power getting to the device from the battery. And to conserve battery life so you can play longer, they slowed down the NVMe to half its rated speed. That way you can continue to drain less battery so you can play longer. It's up to ASUS to make that change. Let them know. Go to the website. Give them feedback. Let them know we want the rated speeds. We want more power delivery to that PCIe slot or lane so we can get that rated power. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you want more tips like this, definitely subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.